Oh, hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan. Welcome to the we're revisiting Satisfactory to see what we missed stream. The beautiful, lovely people of our community on the internet, specifically for me, but apparently some other people, have created a Google Drive with information for me to react to and to learn all of the stuff that they've been waiting for a year to scream at me about. They said start with this text file. We're going to start here. I think our plan for the day is to react to some photos, maybe react to a video. And probably maybe build some stuff in the game. I want to see what the Steam achievements are. I want to check out some other things, etc. So let's start here. Formy has this text document. Let's game it out, right? Let's game it out, aka Josh. Check out the Steam store page. Josh is known for breaking games he plays, and Satisfactory was no different. Josh actually sent his save file to Coffee Stain, who used the save to improve the performance of the game. And then there's a video here, which I think I need to watch. Should I be checking out the store Steam page for Satisfactory right now? Is that what you're saying? What am I looking at here? Okay, it has the most amazing title of all time. It has the most amazing title of all time already. I built a 600-meter human cannon that ends all existence Satisfactory. Yes, you're right. I am halfway through episode 97 of Critical Role Campaign 1.
Hey there, it's Josh. Welcome back to Let's Game It Out.
Probably on too fast speed. Nope, that's just normal. Okay, apparently Josh talks very fast. Oh, wait. Check the Steam page first. Okay, hold up. Check the Steam page first, then watch the video. Hell yeah, getting into cannons. Satisfactory on Steam. Satisfactory is a first-person open-world building game. Oh, check out the achievements and stuff. It's already in my library. That's true. Write a review? I loved how much I hated being bad at this game until I got good. Honestly amazing. 5 stars. Cannons are not canon. When did you get good? Sit and spin. The photo gallery? Look at the photo gallery. Oh, you guys want me to see what other people built in the game. That's what you're saying. You're saying look at the photo gallery. Okay. It is tiny, and I do not know how to zoom in, apparently. But we'll figure it out. There we go. Nailed it. What is this? Look at the first picture. What is this? Oh, that's uranium waste everywhere, by the way. This is so much spaghetti. That's beautiful. This is Josh? Let's game it out. Spaghetti build is kind of familiar. I'm going to be flipping you guys off a lot today. That looks a lot like something I would build. Those signs are kind of cool. People do so much more building in this game. Foundry Flats. In case you missed it, I saw a photo from Discord the other day, or yesterday, by the way. 2 days ago. Of Formy's build. Where was it? Where was it? Ryan, this is my power plant. 420 gens overclocked to 240% because round numbers. That hurt my brain to look at. Okay. People build so many actual buildings. Which, a no pioneer icon. So you guys just wanted me to see that screenshot, didn't you? So that I could then see. Like, look at this. It's just like concrete everywhere. Like, and kind of beautiful buildings. Oh, those are a ton of vehicles. Those are trucks. I forgot that those existed. Holy shit. It's crazy how good Formy is at this game. Okay, Formy's catching beautiful strays in the chat. This looks kind of familiar to me. That looks kind of familiar to me. I mean, that looks very nice. That's a community contributor. Oh, these are all community contributors. Some of them are. Okay, so now I need to watch this video.
We're playing Satisfactory today, my favorite factory building game where we find exciting new ways to make ridiculously big spectacles and try to destroy the game's frame rate in the process.
Are those belts? Are those belts?
First, we built
it looks like a beehive.
A normal factory, and before you know it, we've got a tornado made out of conveyor belts, which caused some very exciting performance issues. But I thought we could probably do one better, and we turned this lovely valley into a beautiful conveyor belt weave.
Wow!
Hello, slideshow. Feeling not quite tortured enough, we went back to the tornado and turned it into a lovely cocoon.
I will say, my immediate thought is this is such a this is in the comparison between Factorio and Satisfactory, this is where Satisfactory shines. If you have the patience to weave belts, you deserve like that's amazing.
Lastly, we upgraded our massive factory system to take advantage of nuclear power, which produces a whole hell of a lot of waste that isn't easy to get rid of. Now it's so irradiated that if I die and spawn back in, I just die again immediately. But at least we were able to add a warhead to the top of the cocoon. So that's where we are now. Good news though, we somehow successfully made it out this time. Onward to new adventures. So where are we headed to next? Well, I've heard some interesting rumors about a place in the far northeast we can check out. And also,
so is this a person whose YouTube channel I could look at without getting spoilers for other video games? Like, what are some other games that Josh has played? Has Josh played any other games that I love? Is there like a I broke Breath of the Wild? Or yo.
Ope jump scared by ads halfway through stream. Liland partner Fuller Cup. Let's go.
Let's
so
go.
the game added this awesome sliding mechanic.
A lot of
Look how
games.
action-packed this is.
Spoilers
so we're gonna
abound,
slide
though? Okay.
all the way there. Watch out, big guy. It's time to slide. So many crazy biomes to slide
Spoilers
through.
abound.
Move it, wildlife. Make way for Sir Slides-a-Lot. Dear diary,
Thank you,
it's been
Cams.
3 days now, and I'm still sliding. I watched the sunrise all while sliding. And here we are, our brand new home. What a beautiful, lovely oasis. Tons of sand dunes to do this all day long. And
You
look,
actually
we've got
slide
local
forever?
wildlife. Ow. Okay, that's
you
fine.
slow down?
Don't worry. We'll just jetpack over here. You can't cross water though, right? Haha. Oh,
Josh
no.
exploits everything
Well,
he
good thing I
built,
brought
everything
some
he
tools
touches.
with me. Like this thing
How many views does this have? 36 million views?
to beat up wildlife.
What?
I think we're good for the ecosystem already. Okay, so the first thing we need to put down is the hub. This is what allows us to unlock new blueprints and stuff, which we're gonna need. We
That's
can't put
amazing.
it in the rock face, can we? Oh, we can, and so we shall. That's what I like to see. Our beautiful base shoved into the side of a rock. And if we mash our face close enough, we can look through to the other side. Looks like there's a bunch of exclamation points trying to draw our attention.
I did see comments on YouTube saying Ryan needs to react to Let's Game It Out when he gets done. And then a couple being like, you play like Let's Game It Out.
So let's have ourselves a tour. This is my lovely craft
But so
bench.
far, I don't play like that at all. I put mine in a nice
Beautifully
place.
mingling with the rock. And over here, we've got our hub terminal, which allows us to unlock different milestones. From my previous factory, we've unlocked quite a few.
It's no exaggeration to say that Josh and Coffee Stain
But they've
made
added new
each
stuff in
other.
the game,
Wow.
like this aptly named Awesome Shop, which we'll unlock soon. And then this symbol is for,
I mean, this is
oh,
all
it's for my
old looking.
storage
Like, the
chest.
game is...
that
This
I can't
video is
reach.
5 years ago.
Is
The
there
game
any
looks
way
much
to get
different.
to this? Okay, I think I've got an idea on how to get to that. See this room right here? This is normally where you'd respawn if you died. So I wonder if we'll respawn inside the rock face. Good thing I brought this jetpack. Here goes nothing. Let me into my secret factory, please. Oh, my bones. Let's see where I respawn. Okay, here we are in
Wow.
well, I can't get through this rock either, so I guess we're in our own personal tomb. But at least we've got a bathroom. All right, Mountain Face, you win. Let's build this somewhere else. Let's go with option number 2. Starkly in the center of a big, vast desert. Okay, now that the base is set up, let's talk about what we're gonna do this episode. My understanding is unlocking this tier is gonna give us the most premier
Like, these menus look entirely different.
form of travel, launching our bodies through a tube. But for any of that to happen, we need to set up a supply chain just like before. So we're gonna set up some
I think people were
factories on
talking
these
about your
mineral
early
deposits,
spaghetti.
and we'll get our factory up and going in no time.
I did do some early
Okay,
spaghetti,
and until
this
we
is
can
true.
get some better power going, we're gonna use these biomass burners for power. So to power these, we need biomass.
So, oh my god, the health looks different. The jetpack looks different. Everything looks different. Should I watch the entire part of this, or is there a specific part I should watch?
which we could do by just pulling crap like this out of the ground. But why do that when there's this entire forest over here? And I brought a chainsaw. Take a good look, nature. I'm coming. Oh yeah.
The game has changed so much from its earliest
versions.
And
you know you've hit
There's some
peak
videos
efficiency
of it super
if
early
you're pulling weeds up while you run with a chainsaw.
Different.
I bet these trees have been here surviving for thousands of years. Well, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, it's kind of amazing how everything looks different so far.
See, much better. So
Minus
beautiful,
the, like,
so
landscape
barren.
mostly.
The only foliage left, tiny little twigs rolling in the wind. But hey, check out what all of that did for us. Just miles of beautiful leaves. All in all, we're set up really nicely to put a bunch of fuel into the biomass burners. There we go. Recycle all that foliage in the only way we know how, by burning the hell out of it. And in doing so,
I think
it
a
looks
lot of
like
the
all of our
buildings look very
machines are
similar.
looking nice and powered. Everything here just
I don't
drilling
know, that
away.
still kinda
Now
looks
all we need
different.
to do is give it a place to come out of, which of course means using my most beautiful
Water in
friends,
early access was
conveyor
terrible?
belts. And there we go. All this
You mean, like,
beautiful
fluids
ore
was
is coming
bad,
out. Now
or-
we just need a place to store and
By
process. And I
Ecodros?
think I might know just the place. Come on, Mother Nature, I have use of your bountiful land. So we're gonna take advantage of this fertile ground for the best possible use. And that's storage containers. Like a lot of containers. Just all over the place. Yeah, okay, this should do. This should be enough storage containers, right? Blessed be to
Oh,
you, Mother
no.
Nature, for letting me use all this space for
Why?
cargo. Which means now all this beautiful ore can be redirected down below for safekeeping. Okay, let's run some
Why?
conveyor belts all the way down the dunes. And let's see, we'll just
I am
connect
very
it.
interested in doing a build in the desert next. I was thinking, by the way, really quickly, I want to say this. At the end of the last stream, people were like, Ryan's going to restart his playthrough any second now. And I was like, I don't know. After stream, I got to thinking, and I was like, there's no way I'm going to restart my playthrough. I may have even said this on stream. I now feel, shout out to you guys for changing, for the idea that a factory should not be power limited. I cannot stress this enough. Changes everything about my understanding of the game. Storage, I think, maybe changes my like conception of how to build a little bit. The idea that a factory should not be power limited changes everything. So now I absolutely cannot start a new playthrough because I have to fix my current fucking playthrough, which starts by massively expanding power. And then probably trying to get a golden nut. I don't know. I've restarted so many times.
This here, good. And then
Look,
we'll
Ryan,
just
someone's
connect
using
this
storage
one
containers.
Here. Connect this guy over here.
I feel like
I've
you
got
play it
other
so
drills
differently on a
too,
second
so let's make
playthrough,
sure
yeah.
to invite him to Cargoville. Population, all the materials. Ooh, and look what I found over
Like, just the knowledge of what inside of the MAM is valuable versus not would be amazingly helpful.
here. Limestone. Don't mind if I do. And you know, that spot up there looks
You could
perfect
just
for
leave your
power
base as is and
plants.
restart.
Yeah, there
That's
we
true.
go.
And I'd
Just
have
looking great.
Blade
Okay,
Runners
with our basic infrastructure in place,
and
it's time
hoverpack
to turn these raw
and jet fuel.
materials into something more tangible. And that means creating a number of production machines, like constructors and assemblers.
Did you already look
We're
at
gonna put
achievements? I have not.
those right up there. Yeah, this seems like a good place. Let's make everything beautiful.
Are you gonna make it beautiful?
Much
No.
better. Now this is my kind of fact.
What are these? Oh, those are power lines. Oh, God. I was like, what are all these zip lines in between? Why is there like spokes on a wheel? Why does it look like the inside of a bicycle wheel? Those are fucking power lines.
We got power plants there, materials getting melted down over there, and after all that stuff is processed, it gets sent right on over to
Oh my
manufacturing.
God.
Look at it go. We also upgraded our power plants to coal, which is what all that beautiful pollution is in the distance. So you know, overall,
Built buildings along these little spires.
business as usual. I could stare at this mess all day. See all these storage containers in
Let's Game It Out like spiffing Brit at all in terms of like video? I don't want to look at his channel because I'm nervous I'll see spoilers. Is it like spiffing Brit in terms of like I took this game is absolutely not broken.
background. We haven't used them all yet, but we actually are
Kind of like
using
that?
them for storage. Take these boxes of screws, for example. They actually
Similar?
start
Okay.
their
So
cherished
similar video
lives as these
titles and
ingots right
ideas
here, which
and-
are
and
lovingly
situations.
manufactured into this
I
machine
have anxiety
here
looking
before
at
being
this.
pressed into fine metal rods. The rods eventually find their way to this other machine, and out comes beautiful.
You know what this experience is? This is the opposite experience of watching Dosh Doshington. Does anybody know Dosh Doshington? This is the opposite YouTube watching experience as watching Dosh Doshington. In this, everything hurts to look at. In Dosh's videos, everything is satisfying to look at.
Full baby screws, which continue their 10-year journey down this conveyor belt, which takes them through a painful amount of unnecessary twists and turns. You want to know how unnecessary? Look, this is where the screws end up, back on the ground where they started. So yeah, as you can see, everything is pretty much a nightmare just like this. Oh, but don't worry, I have a system to find things. It's called I go from container to container hoping I find what I'm looking for. And if it's empty, I just keep following the screw trail until I find where it ends. Finally, I found some screws to use. Yes, it's a nightmare, but it's my nightmare. And now you get to share it with me. Now that our factory needs are squared away, it's
I will
time to
say,
focus
one of
on
the other
more
things I've been
exciting
thinking
things,
about,
like unlocking something riveting.
in terms of builds, is I'm sure somebody has done this because people did it in Factorio. Do people Ryan has prepared me for this. Do people do like sushi belt type situations in this game? Has anyone ever done that?
Specifically, this resource sync bonus program just rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? Oh, look, Satisfactory has a message for me. Hey, don't tell them how long I've been sitting here. Thanks, game, for giving away all my secrets. All right, where were we?
Okay.
Awesome
I was
sync,
like,
let's
somebody
do
has
this.
to have tried
this
it,
is
'cause
one
they
of my
definitely
favorite
did
parts
it
of the
in,
game. We get to unlock those things by feeding the machine this stuff. And once we do that, a big old
22
button
hours,
appears
by the
for
way.
us to hit launch. And then we watch as those materials get sent off into the atmosphere, and then they're just gone forever, I guess. I've always wondered
Like, I'm
what
sure somebody
mysteries
has
this
set
thing
themselves
sees.
the challenge. Like, this is I think this is a Doshington video for Factorio. The challenge of beating Factorio back pre the new DLC, where you have to run every single item in your factory onto a belt that has every single other item on it. I don't even know how sushi can work without circuitry. Sounds like agony. I don't know how it would work in Satisfactory
When it
either.
flies
I've never done
high
anything
into,
like that,
wait,
though.
what? Wait, really? It just gets stuck in space like that? Wow, really?
But
This
a
whole time I thought
programmable
it, like,
splitter
flew
is a
away.
filter
Wow,
splitter,
flat
so
Earth
you could just do it
confirmed.
that
We
way.
live in a big dome. Oh, I see. Are you back
then
from
have
your liar's
priority
journey? Don't think we don't know
mergers
what you're up to.
for
Well, now
adding
that my
stuff to the
worldview
belt.
is shattered, let's take a look at the awesome shop. So my understanding is the shop part lets you buy cool things. How do I use you?
Yeah,
oh, yeah,
smart
it's like
and
a
programmable
catalog
could do
of
it,
fun
right?
things. Ooh, vehicles.
Oh my god, dark mode for this. I don't even remember if there was dark mode or if I turned it on immediately, but oh.
FICSIT Factory cart. I have to have it. It takes 10 tickets. I have none. And that's where the awesome sync comes in. Basically, we're going to set this thing down and feed it excess resources. Okay, let's see. We just got to fill its
If you had to pick a favorite, if you had to pick a like favorite thing that Satisfactory has added to the factory game like landscape, what do you think it would be? Mine might be the sync for coupons mechanic.
eye hole here. Well, I know where to go. Over to Terror Town. We got plenty of resources over here, so we're just
The
gonna
large
add a
lads.
splitter right on top of the conveyor belt here. And then straight
God,
from
that
the
looks so
production line,
different.
we're just gonna pull them over. Okay. Yes, yes. Eat it all. There is something really exciting about watching it just crush up everything. Okay, so it looks like as we feed the machine, it gives us points, which eventually get put towards coupons. Like, check it out. There's 2. Okay,
Bye,
you know
Rosie.
what?
Thanks
I
for
need
being
more
here.
faster.
Have a
Let's
great
upgrade you to Mark
weekend.
5
Yeah, yeah,
conveyor
yeah.
belts. Okay, things are moving faster now, but we don't
You
have
have to use
enough
smart
pipes to
splitters and
keep up.
stuff.
Okay, no problem. I think I know how to handle this.
Like, I think if
First,
I
let's
were-
use
okay, so I
another
think if
splitter
I were
and
looking
split
at
off whatever the
Satisfactory-
hell these are. We'll run these back over to the master
As a
conveyor
game.
belt, where we're going to use a
Sorry if
conveyor
I'm talking too
merger.
much.
There we go. Just put that right there, and then connect this to the whole process. Okay, a little more stuff
things
going at
that
once.
break my brains
all
and
these
break my
resources.
brain.
Some of them just sitting here. Well,
in comparison to Factorio or Dyson Sphere program, is the awesome sync in terms of like you can take any item that you have created, you can destroy it, you can get virtual points, which can be used for other things. I think the Summer Sloop is kind of related to that, but it's basically like a broken productivity module. Like power shards are basically speed modules. Like I think the and then there's like the high tech, like at the super high tech level of this, you get into like quantum stuff, which just allows you to do funky stuff. But I feel like the awesome sync is game changing.
this gives me an idea. You know what would probably make all this organization look even better? Putting splitters on everything.
Oh,
that way
no.
everybody can participate. I'm sure it won't look like a nightmare at all.
What you never did
Oh God,
was
look at
create
this
DNA
mess. I may have
modules and feed
attached
that
a
to
couple
an awesome sync.
splitters, quite possibly all over the place. It's really
Efficiency
helping
modules
the
are nowhere to
decor.
be
An
seen.
aggressive amount of resources reporting for duty
You
as
can turn
ordered.
wildlife
Came here
into
at the conveyor
tokens.
belt of
I will say-
prizes. We just need to connect all of these bad boys. So we'll just put a series.
Okay, front seat question. Is there a way to automate turning wildlife into DNA capsules? Because I did have that question very early on. I was like, wait a second. Ryan did hate the wildlife. I did have a question early on. I was like, can I turn these into... Because they respawn. So if you had a way to, like, automate killing them... It's not that I'm interested in war crimes. It's just that you do need to kill them. Okay. You can dump the remains into storage and work from there. I was thinking of a series of belts on the ground. You kill the animal. I don't know how you would like kill the animal, but like maybe the series of belts like leads the animal up onto a cliff, then drops it off. It dies. They respawn in the same area. Dies. But I don't know how you get the dead body into like a belt or storage or something like that. I'm not saying guys, listen, it's a factory game. I'm allowed to be mean to animals. The other games, I'm mean because it's a part of my personality. But in this game, I'm allowed to do it because of its exploitative nature.
Emergers down and just
nothing can pick up items for you, so that's the problem.
That. It couldn't be more simple. The conveyor belts just overwhelm.
Can you automate a 6-lane highway of trucks to run them over? You literally have trucks that could probably run them over.
Comes a beautiful assortment of crap. Just shove everything in there. No part is too crappy. According to the awesome sync, we have started to give it a little bit more than we did before. Although I can't help but think we can make this go a little faster. I mean, all the stuff flying in right now is a lot of like lower level stuff, but I bet if we added in some more high quality components, this would get even better. And really, what better place to build?
If roadkill could power our electric power grid, somebody would be working on automating it.
Build that, then right over there. Oh boy, let's get started. Okay, there we go. As you can see from this lovely bird's
it looks like a fucking infestation.
Eye view. Here's our factory that kind of looks like Cthulhu's face. From way back here, it's actually hard to take in just how much crap is going on here.
It looks like the most tangled tentacles.
In we go. So the goal was to add some of the higher tier items, and I would like to believe we did just that. We also managed to use all the cargo containers, pretty much every single one of them. Pretty much everything is just one giant conveyor belt mess, and it just goes forever and ever and ever. What I'm trying to say is hopefully
Imagine all of this with Mark 6 belts, though. Because it would look amazing glowing.
Machine is hungry because we're gonna feed it now. Oh, and if you're wondering how long it took me to do this, I don't know, 40 hours? If I sound different than I did a moment ago, it's because I've abandoned all sanity. Yes, go forth, my beautiful creations. We're off to see the ticket wizard, and we aim to do it in the most disorganized way possible. And here they are merging onto the main belt. Ah, what a beautiful sight. I hope the coupon gods are hungry, because here comes a feast. Oh yeah, that's much better. Look at that, just constantly getting tickets.
My dude is printing coupons.
Oh look at this. Before I was getting like 6,000 to 7,000 points per minute, and now a glorious 13.5 million points per minute. Okay, give them here.
This would make your PC explode. It would.
I'll try not to spend them all in one place. Okay, it's time for you, FICSIT Factory cart. Add to cart. Check out. Okay, bombs away. Wait, this is the car? I fit inside this? Welp, okay. Finally, ultimate comfort.
I love that.
Here we go.
Still.
Yeah, now we're getting some real speed going. Okay, all things considered, this thing's pretty fun. I mean, it is really impossible to control. Oh, hey, excuse me, what do you think you're doing? Oh, no. Oh, yeah, he's scared. Oh wow, this thing seems to actually do really well if you just ride it in reverse. And you can see my sad,
28 million
face the whole
per
time.
minute?
Well, we got no choice, I guess. Let's go see what's over there. Oh boy, look at this lush forest.
We did talk forever ago about like in Factorio, one of the ways that you like designate a mega base is how many science you can complete per minute or produce per minute. And Satisfactory's version of that with points for the coupons does make sense as a way to like measure your enormous base.
Here, look out, the delicate touch of humankind has arrived. Hey buddy, do you know where the whoa, come here buddy. Oh, ignore me, will you? Let me get out and talk to him. Oh, he cared about that, that's for sure. All right, creature, I know when I'm not wanted. Oh, but I'll be back.
Okay, I'm gonna skip the factory cart. Wait, no, what is this?
When I fled my old base, I brought a little something with me. And that something is right here in this chest. It's hard to tell based on the picture, but these things right here are essentially explosives. Allow me to demonstrate.
Oh no, he's discovered covered in obelisks.
Demolition work. Such a noble profession. So I can't help but wonder, can we combine pleasures? Let's see if we can't just attach this to the side. Oh yeah, giant explosive is my co-pilot. Okay, test number 1. So having hopped out, looks like the explosive is still intact. Let's see what happens if I detonate. Well, worked like a charm. Okay, test number 2. Let's see if we, well, okay. I'm not gonna question it. It's part of the vehicle now. Ooh, test subject. Hey, buddy, enjoy. Oh, yeah, that worked great. Really? Not even remotely scarred by that? Here, just take one to the face then. Attaboy. Okay, so let's try this again.
I don't think I've ever used an obelisk to
2
land
of
on
these.
someone's face. That's funny. Huh.
You know, what the hell? Let's go with 3 just to be safe. Did I say 3? I meant 4. Did I say 4? Because I just made an amazing discovery. It turns out you can just keep attaching them to each other like this. I wonder how many of these you can actually attach.
Is this back when... So I wonder if at this point in the game they detonated in order or if they did not. Because in the current game, they detonate in order. I wonder if they did that at this point.
Behold, the Hugmaster 9000. With its beefy arms and amazing reach, this thing is ready to embrace anything. Move over, boys. I'm getting in.
Oh my God.
Look at this nightmare. Out of the way, fellas. There's a new sheriff in town. Okay, who wants a piece? Whoa, oh my God, what's happening? What caused me to spin like that? Uh-oh, well, that's not good. Maybe I can just like, oh yeah, perfect.
yeah.
Where was I? Well, no sense in wasting this. Come here, buddy. Let me just put a loving arm around you. Let's just enjoy the silence together. Ah, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, just walk it off. Never mind the constant explosions happening around you. You know what? What am I doing? Let's just cut out the middleman and go straight to the source. Here, let's build you a nice little cage.
We kind of did this. We kind of did this exact same thing.
Here? Don't worry, I brought presents for
We did it with
everyone.
ourselves, though, so I'm not actually as cruel as Let's Game It Out is. What are we watching? We're watching one YouTube video called I Built a 600-meter Human Cannon That Ends All Existence by Let's Game It Out on YouTube.
Especially the part where it's like
8
under
minutes
its
left.
skin. Yeah, you keep posturing like that, I'll keep turning you into part Terminator.
We did
Oh,
almost
yeah,
this
now
exact
we're
same
talking.
thing.
Let's get one on each joint, give you that real cyborg feel. Here, have one right in the face. Literally right in the face. Here you go, buddy. Take this one and oh. Okay, it turns out they can only take so much of it. Quick, destroy the evidence.
Just
you know, maybe I'm going about this all wrong. I might need to find an animal that can take a little more oomph, you know, like this thing. Hey there, little guy.
Carly, I'm so sorry. No. They need to find a buddy who can take more damage. They found the large lad. No.
Oh, look at him getting up on the hind legs. I can't honestly tell if that's cute or just terrifying. Okay, step 1, make the space giraffe a domicile. Step 2, coax it into its new habitat. Oh, that was easy. Step 3, decorate your new friend. Wow, this is way harder than I thought it would be. This guy keeps moving. Hold still, jeez, just let me put more on your face. Okay, so me and Mother Brain have been hanging out all night, and as much as I would like to affix more, the frame rate's
The frames.
so bad that I actually can't aim anymore. But you know, between that beautiful face and this beautiful glowing growth, there's about 400 explosives on him. So now that he's properly tagged, let's let him go free. Oh God, every time he moves, the frame rate gets even worse. Yes, be free. Take the frame rate with you. Okay, look, I'm sorry to do this to you. As much as I want to live and let live, you need to die and let frame rate first. Sorry to do this to you. You know,
I mean, this is where you break your Minecraft build. This is where you break your Minecraft build. You set off that much TNT and it crashes the server.
Together, I kind of forgot why we did this in the first place. Hey, but at least we broke the frame rate again. My God, how long is this poor guy gonna keep exploding? Yep, this is still going on.
5 minutes later.
You know, we'll just leave them to the fates. Who knows how long that's gonna be. Well, that was probably enough
still
weaponizing
going.
animals for now. Let's focus on weaponizing ourselves now. And by that, I mean let's unlock something called hypertubes, which, as I've been told, is the premier way.
This is my guess. This is my guess for the 600-meter human cannon.
Of human travel. Okay, so let's start simple, see if we can't understand how this works. Here's our beautiful entrance, and now let's add a little bit of this hyper tube. Okay, in we go, and
At E, by the way.
Well, that's about what I expected. Oh, God,
Hi, Cassie.
Yes. This is what I was hoping we could do.
So
okay,
if you just wandered in, we're watching 5 more minutes of this video. We're currently learning all of the things I never learned about Satisfactory.
About if we aim this downwards. Yes, perfect. Okay, onward, and oh, hell yeah.
That's not good.
I was hoping we could return to the underworld. I was really hoping we could meet our maker again. Well, this is just filled with infinite possibilities, isn't it? Can I just continue to extend this? Apparently, yes. Like some kind of horrible sand serpent. You can just keep on going down
through
and
the
up
ground.
and down and up forever and ever and ever. Well, this feels like a gift we need to share with the world. And I think you know what that probably means. That's right. Let's just add a modest number of tubes to everything. What a relaxing way to enjoy the cacophony. Just you propelled freely through a frictionless tube like a bullet down the barrel of a gun.
No.
Watch out on that exit, though. It's pretty impactful. This does have me wondering, though, which part about this glorious thing caused damage? Do you think it's the part where it's pushing you down? I think we need to do some experimenting. First, let's build a tiny little tower. If we build a tube system, which goes right over the edge and straight down, let's see if that alone causes any damage. Okay, in we go. Huh? Oh, okay. Took just a little over 1 square damage. For test number 2, let's see how this treats our frail human body. Okay, in we go. About the same. Okay, so let's go taller. Make the journey a little longer. Surely this will feel good on my spine, right? Only one way to find out. Ooh, that's a lot more ow. Let's keep building higher and higher. Just a
Breaking
tiny
games
amount
is such a
higher.
joy.
Oh boy, this is gonna feel great. Okay,
God, I don't
hold
have
on
this
to your
instinct.
internal organs.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah, just walk that off somehow. Well, I'm not gonna let the hypertube beat me. Okay, I think we're about ready. What with all the layers we added? I'm still backing up in the hopes of showing it all. Okay, there we go at long last. The view from the top isn't too bad either. If you look down, it's a long way. And then, of course, over here we have what I lovingly call the avalanche. What do we think? Do things look any better from up here? So as you can see, we're starting with full health. Now let's hop into the incantation.
How are you? Good. Good. Learning what I missed in Satisfactory. Oh, it's so far it's just watching a person torture animals and do science, so it's fine. I don't feel like I've missed that much yet in terms of like I don't feel like a failure. Yeah.
You know, it's strangely peaceful here in the tube. Oh my God, we're
sure.
alive. Miracle tube. I'm sorry, I doubted you. Maybe it's that beautiful soft sand. So let's aim it up instead and see if we can reach the heavens. Okay, here goes nothing. Going as fast as we can, and then and back up we go.
Oh,
how
no.
about that? Right back where we started. I do wonder something though. If I put
Can
an
you do
entrance point
full?
right
Can you
here.
do? If you hit ground with full health, you always have 1 sliver of health. That checks out. That checks out. There have been a couple times where I've been like, there's no way I should die, or I should have died there. I did not.
You can see that it's pulling in air. This gives me an idea. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna make a loop,
so as
right?
you can see, I added a new element here, and we'll see if the additional air pull adds a little something. Here we go. Okay, here it comes. And, oh wow, we seem to be moving a bit faster.
Oh no.
Strike that a lot faster.
Oh
well, I
no.
think we know what happens next. And that's a bunch of mini tubes, just like this.
A series of tubes that accelerate you? My dude is gonna go into fucking orbit.
Let's try that tall and just see how it goes. Okay, I got a good feeling about this. Oh, being launched out here is not what I was expecting. Tower, why have you forsaken me? And did you see those frames where my body was torn inside out? So I think what's happening is we go through super speed, we hit the little gap there, and it sends us flying. Maybe I'm going about this all wrong. Let's try something more horizontal than vertical. So the way the last booster worked, we made a tube system that sucks you in one end, pops you out the other. And then it seemed like if we set up a second tube system so that it sucks you through the first one, you go through a tiny tube, exit the first tube, and then immediately get sucked into the next one, that this would give some extra speed. So let's test this. And just like that, we have our test bed ready to go. So we...
You're telling me the same person who built this also built this? That's the funniest thing of all is the way like here's what I find really funny about this video. You can tell where the like science interest intercedes. He chose chaos? No, he chose chaos sometimes. But then in the interest of like causing the most amount of damage, all of a sudden, a very rigorous scientific process. He chose chaos when it didn't matter and chose scientific process where it very much did.
Have our test bed ready to go. So we got 5 tubes set up here, and as you can see, each one has one
I'm honestly
segment
so
longer
interested in the results of this. This also kind of reminds me of our train science, except this appears to be built better.
than the last. This is the kind of crap I do all the time, by the way. How else are you gonna find the magic unless you test until your eyes
Are those pieces of concrete distance markers?
bleed? And if you look right past the tubes, you'll see a bunch of piles of concrete just sitting around. And that's because basically I would go in the tube, see how far it launched me, leave a marker.
Amazing.
Based on our 5 tubes, it would appear that for every booster you add, it goes that much farther. Super linear. And that brings us to test number 6. The day I realized you could stack them even closer together. And I'm not sure what witchcraft happens when you do this, but if you get enough of them going, oh boy, do you fly. And fly, and fly. All the way to heaven. Wow, I knew that hypertubes were gonna revolutionize travel, but I didn't know...
Oh my god.
Get enough of them going. Oh boy, do
Oh
you
my
fly.
God.
And fly. And fly. All the way to
Everything gets white. That heaven joke is so good.
heaven. Wow, I knew that hypertubes were going to revolutionize travel, but I didn't know it was going to be this good. Have you ever been like, wow, I wish I could be over there now? No problem, we've got you covered. Have a safe trip. Are you ever working early on the job site when all of a sudden you realize you have a hunger to do some shopping? Well, don't waste your time walking those like 40 steps. Let the hypertube
Quickest way to
do
travel
that for
across
you.
the
I
map.
can
Do people
taste the
use that? Oh no, he's using it.
savings already.
Oh.
Or maybe that's all the blood in my mouth. Or maybe you just
Wait, so is this breaking the rule that Shamey just said? Or did he not have full health? This is what I used in my world. This did revolutionize travel. This is the best way to get across the map. Are you shitting me right now? Go back and look at my power plant. You'll see a cannon. Is it this right here? It's that right there. Boom. Oh my God. This is Let's Game It Out on YouTube. We're watching Let's Game It Out on YouTube.
just want to experience the speed of light and having your face ripped off? Might I suggest the Face Ripper 9000? This lovely system is over 600 meters long, features over 150 boosters, all chained together so that when you're completely atomized, your comfort comes first. So what are you waiting for? Get in there. Such a smooth ride.
Oh my.
Oh my god, what is happening? Am I seeing the forming of the universe? Is this just all there is? Can I look around? I gotta go lay down. I can't deal. What does it mean? So what are you waiting for? Start your go lay. Am I comes first. So what are you waiting for? Get in there.
Oh my God. Evo thought they had bad motion sickness as I played. Imagine watching this.
Such a smooth ride. Oh my god, what is happening? Am I seeing the forming of the universe? Is this just all there is? Can I look
No, I'm sorry. Your optic nerves separated from the back of your eyeballs, and you're now seeing these little visions of light.
around? I gotta go lay down. I can't deal. What does it mean? So what are you waiting for? Start your journey today. Oh my god, so I was at the top of
You can make a version with the hypertube junctions now where you can sit in an acceleration loop until you have the speed you want. What?
my tower thing. And do you know what I spotted? Is that what I think it is? Oh my
That makes
god, it's
sense.
my old base. I can't believe we can see that from all the way back here. Well, I think we have our new objective. It's time for us to plot a course. Okay, I think we're ready to go. You know, I'll never get tired of building these cannons. It's like I'm crafting the barrel of a gun every time. Oh, and before we go on our amazing voyage, let's see how many tickets we racked up. Oh, a lovely 928, huh? I'll be taking those. Or maybe I'll just take 500 for now. Let's buy ourselves something nice for the voyage. Ooh, like this coffee cup.
coffee cup
I'm just
is
gonna take in this beautiful
classic.
view one last time. Well, time to die. Okay, here we go.
Time to die.
Oh, there goes the base. And back to heaven. Okay, too extreme. Now we know. We're gonna jump in about 10 from the back this time, see how this does for us. Okay, a lot more manageable. I feel like these are very nice speeds. I feel like we're gonna hit the ground, though.
I feel like all you need to do is launch yourself vertically and then have a parachute to go wherever you want, right?
Or we could go through the ground. Must sip coffee.
I mean, it's less fast, but
Before
like
I
you
die.
get
Okay,
one thing that will take you anywhere. Just use this to go vertical, like
We're gonna go 14 in this time. And I don't know if this is cheating, but I'm also gonna use my jetpack for controlled bursts.
Yeah,
there
yeah.
it is. All our old stuff. I'm coming for ya.
Oh.
Oh, we're back-ish. Home sweet home.
you can, but
Feels
it's
so
slower for sure, for sure.
good to be constantly irradiated again. Well, feels good to be back. Who would have thought this would ever look orderly by comparison? And more importantly, what is that we see off in the distance there? That's right, the hypertube that brought us here. Well, I hope you had fun. I know
Oh
I
my
did.
god. Oh my god. Shout out to Let's Game It Out for doing that. That is insane. That's so funny. A lot of really funny. I have a blueprint that puts down a cannon in whatever direction I want. That's so smart. What a great video. Oh my god, that was so creative. I loved that. Shout out to Let's Game It Out. That's amazing. Okay, we have some community build photos, apparently. Let's keep the train rolling. We got stuff to react to. Burrito says, here's my modest set of screenshots from my 1.0 build. Hold up one second. 1 to 2 showcase my subway system. Let's look at these. I have them on another thing. Uh, 3 to 4 are from my computing plant nestled in a canyon. 5 to 7 are my 2 biggest brutalist factories, brutalist architecture. One making modular frames, the other rocket fuel for power. The design is based on a blueprint that is supposed to be modular in the days before AutoConnect. Yeah. 8 is a close-up of one of my favorite little inventions for feeding to assemblers. Okay, let's go from there. We'll scroll by. We have subway system, crater lakes, delta volatiles. So a series of hypertubes and trains. Wow. Cam's is back to learning. Sounds good. Sounds good. Very cool. That button. Yeah. Very cool. That's a really cool design. I love that. Look at the windows. Oh man. I mean, it's no SkyTrain, but it's pretty cool. So this is the computing plant nestled in a canyon. A different blue. I'm immediately going to be looking at a lot of things to see, like, our design looks similar in terms of the factory here. You've got splitters. You've got probably a manifold down the center here, it looks like, maybe. Power is interesting. Do you have it connected to the wall or to the ceiling? Lights above, power connected to the ceiling. I think this might be output. I can't tell. You also have walls of oh, interesting. Oh, a landing pads with the hyper tubes. Interesting. And a roof. It like has they like I said, people build actual buildings in this game. Oh my god. If you get a chance, the rest of his series is very, very funny. Does he have more does Josh Let's Game It Out have more Satisfactory stuff? That's interesting. More than just one video? 5 to 7 are my 2 biggest brutalist factories. Oh yeah. I like later game you have lots of Satisfactory stuff. Okay, I mean that makes sense. If that game blew up for him and he made a lot of content on it, that would make a lot of sense. I will definitely be watching that shit then. I love the like huge buildings lurking in the distance, you know? Okay, very different architecture. Very like skyscrapers in Manhattan halfway through being built. The different colored pipes too. That's an interesting way of lining up pipes. These are generators. These are fuel generators. So lining them up on a level below and then having them feed out or feed in. I don't know. This is Mark II. How do you get the... Probably just a lot of pumps. One making modular frames, the other rocket fuel. This design is based on a blueprint that is supposed to be modular. Number 8 is a close-up of my favorite little inventions for feeding to assemblers. Okay, what are we looking at here? So... I think it is coming in here into a splitter. Oh. The material is coming from below. So comes in here, splits, goes here to this feeder and here to this machine and here to this machine. Goes out and back up through another floor hole onto the second floor. This is a second material. So we're doing like, is that coal and sulfur? Together to feed these. Or is that right? People often do a floor of machines, have a thin belt layer below to hide the belting. Floor of machines. Okay. 9 to 10 are one of my smaller satellite factories making simple oil materials, but it's my favorite aesthetic achievement. Yeah, what the hell? I like these copper pipes. I saw them earlier too. I like the copper pipes a lot. This building is beautiful. It looks like a 1970s, 60s factory. Oh my god. Okay, that was Perito. We have other community builds. Should I look at other photos or should I read more of this text document next, guys? For me says those are the only photos that have mentions. Thanks for looking at my stuff, of course. General mentions storage / pulling from belt. This is stuff that I should be doing or shouldn't be doing. Power usage, hypertube cannons, infinite high lifts. We talked about these 4 yesterday, or these 2 plus this one yesterday. We learned about this one just now. Shipping water to nuclear / understanding of fluid dynamics. Not curated for order. Okay. Oh, I'm reading some stuff here. This part we learned. Map design is almost entirely done by a single individual named Hannah. Every boulder, tree, bush, etc., which is amazing. So, what infinite high lifts we learned about? What does this mean? Shipping water to nuclear / understanding of fluid dynamics. What does that mean? Water to nuclear, we have a question. What was the logic of thinking you should package water and take it to nuclear? I didn't think it took 200 fucking water per nuclear. Here's the logic. Honest to God, here's the logic. There are a lot of things in the game that require water. There are at least a couple things in the game that require water to be there. Why is my mind blanking? Nuclear is one of them. I was like, it would be really dope to have. I have this drone. I have my options for transporting stuff right now are belting across the entire map, training across the entire map, or droning across the entire map. I got in the idea that fluids make a lot of sense to drone because I did it with turbo fuel. And then I started doing it with nuclear stuff as well. And I was like, why don't we just drone? Let's keep nuclear over here, drone everything into it so that we don't actually have to like be over there ever. But then it requires so much fucking water. We were very confused when your nuclear factory was on top of one of the game's largest lakes. Sure, but hear me out. Water pumps, whatever they're called in this game, are like kind of ugly and frustrating to work with. Just build over water, don't ship it anywhere. The lake was right there. I decided against it in the end. I didn't end up doing it. I just thought it would be dope to have an entire nuclear factory just armed by drones. Wouldn't that be cool? To have an entire nuclear factory that only functions via stuff being droned in and out. No one has to set foot in the radioactive wasteland. Fluid dynamics, there's a link below for a fluid manual. Was a very good read. Could correct a lot of your understanding of fluids. Ryan, when you have a recipe and it's 1 part rod, 200 parts water, bring the rod to the water. That is a lovely comment. That is a lovely way of thinking it. Drone the rod to the water, not the water to the rod. I just don't think the water generators the water pumps are that satisfying to look at. Do you agree? I think they look just like kind of ugly. What is direct pull from depot? Now, you guys told me this. This is where you can directly pull from the dimensional depot in your inventory. This I did not know. Deconstruct tool can be used to see what is in a container and to count machines, tiles, etc. The first part of this feels very important. If I wanted to see how many AI expansion servers I have, I know I need 256. I can just hover over it with the deconstruct tool, and it will tell you you're deconstructing iron rods, reinforced iron plate, and also this many expansion servers. Is that correct? Exactly. Okay. You can use your build gun to delete crash sites. Do you get the Home Depot? Not the Home Depot. The not a Home Depot. You get the hard drive from it? I don't know why my brain just substituted hard drive from Home Depot. Probably not, right? You still probably have to unlock it. Gas pillar destruction. I don't know what that means. If you remove the hard drive first, then you can deconstruct it. That's actually a 1.1 release, and it's great for early materials. I don't want to brag. Do you know what game that comes from? The F word game lets you destroy the ship you crash landed on, and it's some of the best early game resources. You can blow up the things producing gas using nobelisks. Producing gas. Oh shit. The poison gas. The green gas. Yeah. So that there is no more source of the green gas around. Has anyone ever blanketed the entire... I'm sure this makes your performance suffer in bed. But has anyone ever tried to like blanket most of the world in nobelisks and just see what happens? Also the flowers that fart gas. Nudging / vertical nudging. I know that you can nudge. I don't know that I know that you can vertical nudge. There is a nuclear nobelisk. I guess that's true. This is the fluid manual. While somewhat out of date, this principle still stands, explains liquid flows, water towers, and variable input priority loops stem from this work. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. The FICSIT Incorporated Plumbing Manual, A Guide to Pipelines. Oh, no. Made by a user on Discord and Reddit. Whoa. Some people... Is Jace a developer? Some people have too much time on their hands. Some people have too much time. No, but there is a guy that covered the sky in foundations. Vertical nudging with page up and page down is a 1.1 update. Interesting. TLDR, pipes are a nightmare. Fluids are never not a nightmare. Fluids are a nightmare. They're always a nightmare, no matter what game you're playing. General pipe behavior. I'll show you my general pipe behavior. Pipes have no preferred direction. Pipes will always flow down first if possible. These two make sense. Pipes use pressure to generate movement of fluid equals flow rate. Pipes build up pressure as they fill. The more they are filled, the faster they flow. Don't just include this at the end. I don't know what that means. The fluid in pipes will flow from places of high pressure to low pressure. Until a pipe's internal volume is full, it can't transmit head lift from machines or pumps. Okay. The flow rate is the amount of fluid. I don't know how interested I am in learning all of this right now. The amount of fluid that is flowing through the pipe per minute. The max flow rate is the limit of the pipe. The current amount in pipe is the internal volume. A pipe can only flow at maximum speed if it is full. At 50% full, it can only flow half as fast. Flow rate tends to fluctuate. True flow is the average over time. Full pipes are happy pipes. That makes sense. Okay, let's go to the next thing. Fluids are a nightmare. You have no idea how much I feel this. Fluids in IRL are also a nightmare. Yeah. Ryan, please, the mustache is enough without the sex jokes. Something about the mustache makes me want to make sex jokes, though, you know? Very spoiler heavy. Satisfactory calculator interactive map. Shows all of the resource nodes, sloops, spheres, hard drives, etc. Allows the editing of worlds. Oh my god. Satisfactory Modeler is a free app on Steam. Sorry, babe. Can't hang out tonight. I have to go download a second game so that I can play my first game. Sorry, babe. Hey, can you stop downloading something on the internet real quick? I have to download the second game that allows me to play my other game first. Hold up. Several screenshots within the drive, a bit quirky, but allows for planning of large production chains. There's screenshot. We do need to look at some screenshots in the drive. Stolen from Spoilery. Also, chamois cups, by the way. Let's see what this says. This is the answer to your dismantle crates. Wampa says this game is just not for me. For me says don't need to go through all this stuff right now. You can just scroll through. Okay. Okay, let's go to some photos. What do you mean by this is the answer to your dismantle crates? You can find where your dismantle crates are using the Satisfactory. Cup of coffee recipe, by the way. That's cool. 3 by coffee grounds, 8 by water, 1 by container, 5-minute brewing time. Total raw. Water, beans, and I don't know what the last one is. Temporarily increases your energy and awareness. I saw that you can buy the normal, like the FICSIT cups. Let's look at Formi's photos. What do we got here? Formi Fixmas? Oh no. Oh no. These are gonna make me feel bad. These screenshots are gonna make me feel bad. I can just tell. Super casual interest in Satisfactory, by the way. Oh my god, your tree farm. What the hell? That's so smart. Tree farm. Yo! This looks great. I will never play this game in this way. I will tell you that right now. Even on my own time, I just have zero. This is like when people build amazing things in Minecraft. Oh my god, that is clean. Holy shit. I'm going to find some clipping. BRB. That is so clean. The coloring of pipes makes this look so nice. Is this the thing you were talking about? Is this the modeler? Okay. Let's see if we can understand it. I think this means 1,050 oil coming in being split into 150 per machine, creating 100 polymer resin. Is that polymer resin? 200 refined. 4 water pumps making 400 water equals 200 and 400 making 400. Okay, so what do we have for output here? Oh no, we're taking the 400 fuel, probably diluting it. Is this one of the diluting things? Taking 400 fuel, making 600 turbo fuel or rocket fuel? Bye, Joshy Poo. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate that. Thank you. That's nitro rocket fuel. Okay. Oh, that's clean. God damn. God damn, for me. How many hours you got in this game? Yo, this is the girlfriend coal outpost. Oh my god. We are not playing the same game. How do you do these lights? What are the fucking lights for? What are those? Rocket fuel. This is I saw this on your screenshot. Oh my god. Almost 2,000. They're just signs. Oh, interesting. Gluten-free coal. This thing is nuts. Nuts. This is why oh my god, you look like you built a base for an evil Dictator. The architecture. For me, I know you work in like spicy accounting, but you could also probably work in architecture. Look at these. Holy shit. I have no comprehension how you go about starting to build. Like, I don't know where to find the materials on the list to make this kind of stuff. This is what I get. This is what I feel like when I look at something that Evo built inside of Minecraft. Look at this staircase. Oh my god, that's a rounded surface. Are you modding the game? Is this modded? How do you get a roof like that? Well, this is in the grassy fields making heavy modular frames and versatile frames. Oh, that's satisfying to look at. What the fuck? This is stunning. This is amazing. What are these? This is 2,500 batteries? Oh. This is buildable in vanilla. Oh my god. What are the messages you get from Ada? Ada to you is probably like, well done. For me. I have nothing to say. You've done really well. You are at peak efficiency. Oh my god. For me, the only thing I can say, one, your factory would be so much uglier in Factorio, but I cannot imagine the amount of time it took to put down this many buildings, even if you've got blueprints. In a game like Factorio, which does not make it easy to build in large, quick swaths, the fact that you built all this shit is insane. This is probably the rocket fuel in the center of the thing. You're making bases for evil people. These are creator screenshots. Okay. Let's save those for last. What's Hal Jameson got for us? That's copper wire. Copper wire. Look at these rails above with the power on them. That's really satisfying to look at. I think you underestimate how much time you save by using blueprints. I'm sure I do. I mean, that's definitely a first-time player kind of thing. Oh my god, that looks good. Absolutely a first-time player type of situation to just to underestimate how much. God. The piping is so satisfying to look at. Yeah. The tubes look so good. So everybody's just using this, huh? Modeler. Okay, what else we got? Mog Demon. This is nuclear. Oh my god. This is nuclear, apparently. Yep, because that's Fixonium rods. Okay, we're not going to look super close at that because I kind of still maybe will try and figure that out at some point on my own. These buildings are beautiful. What does that say? You haven't done any damn housework, have you? That's Mog's IRL partner writing that message. The red particle accelerators. I should probably be changing the color of my buildings more often. The way this like stretches through the middle of the factory. This. I don't use the modeler. I'm OG. I got my own Excel spreadsheets. Oh. I see some death crates. So other players do die. That's good. These are several months old. I never thought they'd be going on stream, but when Formula let me know I could delete these. I chose not to. I did not. Hell yeah. We got Nick. Getting those to look natural in a base is so hard. Bold of you to assume I have a partner. The chore message is for me. Whoa. Oh my god. I've actually decided I changed my mind. I just want to quit this game. I'm never going to make anything that looks this good. The verticality here is crazy. This says below base, my shame. Hi, E. Aurora. How's it going? My shame. All right, Josh, let's game it out. Am I right? FICSIT Trigon Production Tower. So what I'm noticing is a lot of builds around the map. I'm guessing this is, and we've talked about this before, but I'm guessing this is what people tend to do, is they tend to build like, here is my build for FICSIT Trigons. Like, I can use Satisfactory Modeler. I can determine that with this many of these 6 individual starting resources, I can produce X amount of rocket fuel. And then you combine, and then that is all like self-sustaining, or like it's all like contained, and you build that in one area. That's my guess. Generally, transporting resources to buildings is the most time-consuming part of building. It saves time to build close to where the resources are found, then belt the final product somewhere else. Hear me out, though. You know what I haven't seen yet, and I hope I see it in the in the creator thing. I haven't seen and it's hard to like showcase, so I don't know if maybe other people have it. I'm interested to see if there's an amazing train system in this game. Like I'd love to see a very, very good train system. Because I think you could probably do it with like, if you had blueprints, trains are so blueprintable. Absolutely, trains are blueprintable. Especially since they auto-connect, right? Lots of guys have amazing train systems. Okay. Like if I were starting from scratch, I would probably have blueprinted if I were redoing my shit, I would probably have blueprinted every part of my train build. But I didn't have confidence when I first built it that it was good enough to like iterate on. God, this is really good looking with the sunlight. This looks nice. Bits does train blueprints. I feel like, oh, we have a video here. I have no idea how loud this could be. I'm going to turn it down just in case. Can you guys hear that? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So what are we looking at here? So this little thing up here is crazy. These platforms. These big ramps. I love these big ramps. They're labeled buildings that are making FICSIT Trigons. I think that said computers, maybe. Quick wire. Oh, what are these? Storage containers? Oh, is this a central? Is this a mall? This is a hub. Yeah, this is a mall. This is where you have 1 million storage containers that you can just grab the stuff that you need. This is cool. I like this. The like flooring, the levels. I was gonna say, dimensional depots make these sort of things like slightly less necessary, but it's a Factorio like. It's an early game Factorio like must have. Oh my god, the fucking chaos. Why have that when you can spend 5 minutes grabbing stuff off a belt every time you need it? I take offense to 5 minutes, but I don't take offense to the rest of it. That's fair. It wasn't 5 minutes, but I do understand. Damn, this view is cool. This view is very cool. 4 minutes and 59 seconds. Yeah, exactly. I need that extra second. I wish I had the capacity to be this organized in games and in real life. That looks satisfying. Nuclear power. Has anyone done any pixel art in this game, by the way? Did you see my comment regarding train builds? No. Lots of guys have amazing train systems. However, one of the most impressive train systems we have was created by a little underscore indigestion. Thanks. I feel like it's just a baby build, though. I think that's sweet. I feel like it's just a baby build. I would have loved to blueprint it. I would have loved to have, and maybe I still will. Maybe I'll have reason to like break it in terms of like the amount of trains on the tracks, the amount of stations, the amount of like everything. I feel like it's still early days, but how can I say that after 270 fucking hours? That's a cool build. Okay, what else we got? We got Perito. We got Perito. Did we already do Perito? Sekhmet. No, we already did these. Hell yeah. Sekhmet. First save chaos is what this first one is called. People have done pixel art. I've not done it. I'd love for you to make a shit signed pixel art. That's a great idea, Nareest. Hi, Nick. I just looked at your stuff. It was awesome. I like the logistic hub in particular. The mall. Oh, the white. The fuck? This one's called Central Hub Storage, the back end. Oh my god. What is that? Oh, you can put it on the map? It looks so sterile. It does. You can put it on the ground? Nitro carburant? Is that nitro fuel in German? I think it might be. What the hell? You made an aquarium for your lizard dogs and power slugs? How did you do that? You made a zoo with a little trophy. I believe this uses sushi belts to put stuff into storage and overflow to sinks. I love these barns. These are cool looking. How did you do that? I love the power slugs on the belt. Oh, that's what. So those can go on a belt. The lizard dogs, I don't know how you got them in there. Maybe they'll follow you. I don't know. I think that is, we need creators, and then we need stolen from spoilery. Can I look at stolen from spoilery? This is iMarvin with diluted fuel. That is a big build. I love, holy cow. This is I love the train supports. Oh, that's cool. I never used any of this any of the support beams. Any of the like more architectural looking stuff, frankly. This is a central area. It's got, I don't know what it's got on it, but it's got a blueprint. It's got the logistic hub situation. That is very green. Don't forget about the Steam achievements. Yes, we need to look at that right after this. Remind me to do that. These look good. This is Uzai. I like the location. God, this is cool. Okay, last we have creator screenshots. So, BL Andrew Fixmas number 1. Oh my god! Those are belts. Those are belts. Fixmas number 2. Holy shit. You keep showing me good-looking builds. I might be convinced to actually play a factory game. This is over 1 million presents per minute. Oh my god. BL Andrew focuses on large builds. I feel like doing that in a game like this would be so time-consuming. Oh my god. That is nuts. There's always... Here's the thing. Catilla says why. Here's the thing. If a factory game exists, some players' entire purpose in life will be to break said factory game. This is just a microchip zoomed in. Was this done in creative mode? So there is a creative mode? Oh my god, all of these are going to belt together. 375 heavy modular frames per minute. Iron, 40,000 a minute. Oh my god. That's all right. They're like Mark IV belts, so it doesn't really matter. Oh my god. 10 FPS this. Oh, you guys can't see it. It's right behind my camera. It says 10 FPS in the upper right hand corner. That's pretty. You could say that about any game, basically. People love to see if they can break a game. Oh, for sure. They do. But in factory games, it's like such a special... It's something... There's some special overlap where it's like the game is designed to allow you to build more and build more efficiently. I will do that until it becomes inefficient. I don't know what this is. That's a sign. Is that... What is this? Is that built with belts? What's happening here? Are these built with belts? Is this going up around the space elevator? Those are Mark 6 belts to make this curving thing? This is a creator called Zayaus. Oh my god. Radiation levels very high. These say drawings. I don't know that they're... I'm imagining they're screenshots. Oh. This is called nuclear destruction, by the way. Farine built New York City. No, but there is a bridge there. There's a suspension bridge there. Oh my god. This is Fluxo. God, this looks so futuristic. Oh my god. Power Tower. This looks like a Fortnite location. Put a link to another creator in the Reddit thread in the text document. Okay. This whole save is buildable in the vanilla game. I may get to the other threads. I may not. I kind of want to open the game again. I want to see what the Steam achievements are, and then I may try and get some, because I think that would be a fun way to end. I don't know if I can get any today, but I can always look at this stuff off stream, though. Holy shit. This is Kibitz. Is this the one somebody said did train systems really well, or was that... God, the color coordinating is a thing I need to get better at, that's for sure. Okay, how many more of these do we have? This is Kibitz 4. Let's take a look. Oh, I just saw something we absolutely have to get to. Holy cow. So we have more Kibitz colored, very cool builds. Then check this out. 1 second. Pretty dope too. I love the roads in here. My God. Clock tower. This train station. Wait for it. How do you build a sphere? Wait for it. Oh, that's cool. Crane in a shipping container. Wait for it. Boats, a helicopter landing pad. What the fuck? These look like locations you muted artist. Muted artist. I saw one after this that looks amazing. This is crazy. Is this a reference to another game or something? Or is this just like a monster they built out of nowhere? Whimsy? Yes. It's like a Steam. It's like, I mean, frankly, it's like Howl's Moving Castle. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. That's exactly what I was thinking. Hell yeah. I haven't even seen the movie, but I have read the book. Shout out to book club. Oh my God. This is the FICSIT Pioneer. This is Rayquaza. I'm just kidding. I think it's probably, I don't know, it's a dragon of some sort. I think this must be the Horizon games. I've seen that before. Alien. Godzilla? I don't know. Octopus? That's Shinron from Dragon Ball Z. Oh! Then check. Wait, hold up. I saw one. I saw this. Check this out. Holy cow. So neat. Those are dragons fighting a ship. What the fuck? Okay, we're gonna skip. We're gonna skip. Oh my God. I don't even know what I'm looking at this point. We're gonna skip. I want to go look at Steam achievements. All right. Holy crap, Formy, thank you for organizing all of this. Oh, that was the BG3 intro. Holy shit. You're so right. You're so right. I have a lot left to look at here. And probably lots left to learn. But can we get some major hearts in the chat for me and anybody else who helped organize in the spoilery discussion channel on Discord? Thank you. I really appreciate it. I know it's not like nothing to have to put all this stuff together, you know? I know it takes work, so thank you for doing it. That was so cool to see. That was cool to see. Oh, baby. Oh, hello. Okay, we have our Steam achievements. We have 38 out of 44. We have 38 out of 44. Now, the question will be, are they locked and hidden or not? I think there are a couple that I don't have. I think they're not hidden. They're not hidden. The golden nut. God damn it. I have gathered, how do I have 2.1 out of 100? Shouldn't I be at 2%? Oh, that's 2%. No, that's 2% of players have collected them. Okay, here's what we got. I was like, wait. Evo, hush. It was fun to sift through some stuff and make suggestions for me to the organizing of it into one Google Drive. I'm so happy with the people who have stuck with us through Satisfactory. Shout out Perito Shammy for me. Lots of friends. Okay, so hold up. The ones I don't have. Gather a boombox tape in the world. Get knocked over by a vehicle. We could probably just get hit by a train for that one. gather 50 summer sloops, complete all MAM research trees, gather 100 hard drives, and buy the golden nut, which we do not have enough for. But let's get the game open. I want to play the game. I want to play the game, at least for a little bit today. Maybe I could finish the MAM research, maybe not. At least some of it. 38 out of 44 is not that bad. Thank you. Getting knocked by a vehicle is harder than it sounds. Maybe I need to like take Blade Runners off or take off my clothes or something. I'm not sure. Oh boy. Huh? Wait, did I say something? Did you say something? Who said something? I didn't say anything. All right, for one last time, I got to go put my gear on. For one last time, we got to be safety first. Jamie says some other tips. You don't need to choose an alt recipe This locks bad recipes so they don't appear again. Oh, that's very smart. So if you keep a hard drive sort of in stasis, you won't get a double. You could choose not to select that. I love that. All right, let's play some more Satisfactory. Hi, Sven. How are you today? What's going on? What should we do? I feel like we should try the MAM research one. I wanted to do that anyways. I want to see how alien power matrices are made. I want to know what it takes to make rocket fuel. That's where a lot of your bad grading came from, was just choosing a bad option between two bad options. So while I know we've given you a hard time, I wanted to say finding a summer sloop solution to your aluminum water loop as fast as you did was damn impressive. Similarly, going nuclear for power when you did was wild. Kudos to you on those two in particular. Thank you. Thanks very much. That's why I wanted to do a lore stream, was so that I could get compliments from you guys. I still really feel good about the aluminum solution. That felt beautiful. And then I really thought I was going to get something like that with dark matter residue, but I did not. Here's a question for you guys. What do other people do with dark matter residue on that one recipe? Your aluminum solution was controversial at the time, but I was impressed. It was controversial? What do you mean by that? What did people do with superposition oscillators? Placing your first foundation, hold control to snap to world grid. What do you mean? If you need sloops to make the aluminum work, you can't scale up much. Oh, controversial because summer sloops are very valuable, and I did use summer sloops. You're right. So, like, eventually, if the factory got large enough, we wouldn't have those summer sloops. Yeah. Dark matter residue has a great alt recipe that makes it easy to use. If you snap to world grid, all foundations throughout the map will align. Oh, interesting. Okay. But only your first foundation? Like, wait. Do you mean your first foundation ever, or your first foundation when you're, like, here? I understand. Anytime you go to build something, hit control first, then do it. Oh. Everything will be on the same grid. Okay, that makes sense. I need 200 power shards to unlock some shit? Fuck. That's not good. Nobelisks, hard drives. All right, we gotta go find some stuff. Let's use our nuclear, right? The alts for aluminum are much easier to use than what you had. Okay. Dang. That's one of those things, though, where it's like, I didn't know. I didn't know, so I couldn't. Alt recipes are such an interesting thing on a blind playthrough because you're, like, kind of praying there's a better solution. It feels wrong to pray there's a better solution and pray you will figure it out. You know? Because if you're wrong on either of those, if there is but you don't get it, or there isn't and you never get it, of course, then you're just in trouble. Holding control while building a rail line will make it perfectly straight. I think I have learned that and forgotten it. I learned it when I was trying to build rail off camera. And then I think I forgot it. And then I think I said it on stream, did it for a while, and then forgot again. I always forget. Let's go to singularity cells. World grid is a good feature. You can't really do curved architecture with it. So this one has no power, which is what we were trying to solve last time and didn't realize. Are you guys using power poles Mark II, Mark III? What are you using? Question for you. Holding E when building brings up the... Yeah, I have had that happen on accident, and I never, ever, ever use it. Oh, that's so... Oh, man. I should definitely do that more often. When I need to pick a specific type of splitter, I should hit splitter. I should hit 4E, find it. Because the more I do that, the quicker it'll be... I'll be like, oh, yeah, programmable splitter. That's 4E down. Sorry, left. I use Mark 1 and Mark 2. I'm going to make 1 million of these. I can't wait. How many does this thing connect to? 10. That worked out kind of perfectly. Ooh, that's kind of a bad number, though. It won't connect to everything. Oh, well. In general, my build styles overbuild and underclock. I also bury nearly all of my power into the foundations so that they don't show. Yeah, well, for me, as we've decided in the last couple of minutes, you're a fucking god of this game. So... You're on Mark what? 6? Sir Mark of Milk Toast, Marcus Every Star, Mark Shit Creek, Mark von Hjarline. You're forgetting Mark von Hjarline, obviously. This one was going to go where? North train station. God, you got... I mean, at this point... I'm feeling overwhelmed by the amount of builds I just saw. I don't know that I want to build anything in this game because it's just going to fail by comparison, you know? Nothing I build is going to look decent at all. Tammy says, my builds are straight lines, minimal / no clipping, but are not beautiful, so it wasn't worthy of screenshots. What was my last Snuffles? What was your last Snuffles? Did we tell Ryan he doesn't have to hold down the mouse button when handcrafting? Tap the spacebar, click once. I heard that. I learned that. This is why we don't compare. What's our next mark? It's a good question. Come on, Ryan. Sucking at something is the first step to getting good at something. Getting kind of good at something. Put the sign at the top of the teleport. Oh! 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 I want the exact right sign, though. Display sign is probably it. I want it to be a little bigger than that, though. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. It's got a spot right on it. I kind of like that better. Kind of looks weird. Mark Souls 2 at some point. At this point, I probably got to play fucking... Oh, you telling me I can't make this? There. Oh, the little layout button. Okay, that's way better. Way better. At this point, it sounds like I got to play Amnesia first. Majora's Mark. Ooh, Majora's Mark. All right, now is your guilt-free time to front seat me in this game. You guys have been so patient for so long. Now is your guilt-free time to front seat me in this game. What do you got for me? I just want to make things look different. Storage is good. No, I don't think it is. I've decided not to. Be nice to the large lads. How's the power looking? Probably fucking bad right now. Probably about to explode on my face. I need to... Pause? No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I probably need to ramp back up, but we're fine for now. All right. What were we going to work on? Oh, yeah. We were going to go through here so that I can go get summer sloops, or sorry, power shards and, power shards and hard drives. Make a large lad zoo. A large lad zoo. A zoo for large lads. Did you get the achievement for bouncing on the big guys? I did. Yeah. I did. Uh-oh. I'm out of power. Fuck. We should probably come up with a... I love the idea of coming up with a blueprint for the launching system. We could try that today, too. I don't know. If we have time. I haven't gotten knocked out by a truck, though. Do you have to do a truck, or can you do a train? Did you get the infinite floor hole vertical thing to work? No, I still haven't. I still don't know how to do that. Yeah. Was that a hard drive? Looked like it. It's a short inside of the document? Oh, okay. Fix power, then start throwing all the overflow parts into the sink. You just want me to fix power the next hour? Oh shit, spiders. I'd love to fix power, but I don't think I can do it in the next hour. I would really like to try and get rocket fuel unlocked from the man. I think that's an achievement I could get today, is getting all of the MAM stuff. So we'll do that. It feels so wrong seeing people in chat saying helpful things. I know, it's always a little weird. Right there. How about a hard drive this way as well? Let's Game It Out does an entirely vertical build in 1.0. It's very Ryan. I look forward to seeing that. There's a hard drive. And then you can destroy this. What's it give you? Screws. Interesting. Did all the spiders die? I think so. You have Nobelisk to take out gas pillars? I do. Is there a gas pillar over here? I do. Ah, there's these things. I blew myself up. Fuck. That didn't work. You dismantle it so that you don't have to see it again. See, now that makes a lot of sense. If you dismantle it. But I was like, I'm erasing the history of this place if I dismantle this shit. Oh my god, I can already see it. I'm probably gonna... It's not gonna happen for a couple weeks because I'm gonna be out of town, but... I can already imagine some chill night when I don't really want to do anything, just logging onto this game, running around. You said one of the maps shows you where all of the hard drives and stuff is, right? Running around, collecting every single wreckage and summer sloop, and... Alright, I'm about to die if I don't blow this up. I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die! Ah! Why am I dying? Fuck! Okay, there's too many pillars. We figured it out, though. I have no more mushrooms. My brother, you're industrializing the fuck out of this planet and you're worried about erasing its history? Yeah, because I already succeeded and Ada did not remove me from the planet. So at this point, I live here now. At this point, this is my home. God, this looks beautiful. I thought I was going to get to leave. I don't get to leave. I'm stuck here forever. You can turn animals to passive. But then where's the fun in killing them? I'm kidding. I may do that right away, honestly. Does that disable achievements or anything? You can load your map on Satisfactory Calculator. So it will tell you where you're missing stuff. That's amazing. That is an amazing tool. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I know there's a lot of power slugs over here, so I'm probably just going to go for these. Oh, yeah. Look at those. Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah. I thought you prefer it. God damn it. Don't worry, chat. The motive is still a selfish one. You can pop up a monument. Achievements don't work if you turn off things in custom mode. You can't use self-defense to excuse his war crimes. Okay, so it should be somewhere over here, right? Yeah, right there. I need one more hard drive. I think these I think yellow power slugs are the good ones, right? Hey, we can do front seat God damn it. We can do front seat questions for this. I'm pretty sure yellow becomes 10 if you... Yellow becomes 10 if you use summer sloops. Is that correct? Double yellow, then blue. Oh, okay. I always forget. So here's a question. At some point, do Mercer spheres just become kind of pointless? Like, at some point, you have enough dimensional depots for everything, right? They give lore sometimes, but at some point, Ada and them stop responding, right? Ada and the being stop talking to each other. Uh-oh. I don't have any food. Fuck. Shit. Fuck. Oh, no. I'm gonna die. 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 I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I need food. Yeah, I think I have every Mercer Sphere, like, use done. Like, I don't think at this point, I think I have too many, actually. I need food. I'm going to actually die out here. Fuck. This is bad. Where's the bacon? Yeah, they're extra spheres. Did you figure out the crouch thing with the hatchers? You can crouch to stop them spawning before they attack? Wait, so crouch while they are... Crouch when approaching them or crouch when you're attacking them or what? Crouch, then sneak up on them. They won't open. Will they still open when you attack or no? The boombox boost base also kills flies. What? Hey, speaking of the boombox, feel free to front seat me here. Where do I find a boombox tape? I need some fucking food, dude. Oh, wait. I need food, but I have food. No, I have no food. No. Do I have no food in here? You can pin stuff to the top, which is really interesting. We should put... Oh, my God. I'm going to have to start myself a to-do list for off-stream. Ammo... and probably food in depot. I don't know if you can put food in there. Also, filters. You'll need those too. There's one behind a waterfall pretty near your base. Okay. You craft food is inhalers. It acts as a full heal. Yeah, I've done that before. I've just never found it particularly. But we can put that in the depot, which is then amazing. So maybe that's what we should do. I've always thought inhalers are a little annoying to use, but backseat inhalers are actually good. I mean, you say that, but I'm just teasing. I'm sure you're right. The lizard dog. Another lizard dog. Okay, I need a hard drive, but I also need food in order to get to one, probably. Something's mad at me. I just don't know what it is. Holy shit, there's so many power slugs out here. Wow. We only need one more hard drive. We need a decent amount of power slugs, so... I love this biome. This is a fun biome. This is cool. Especially the power shards. Front seat, make a fort blueprint so you have shelter during a fight. That's an interesting approach. Very interesting approach. A fort blueprint. It's a purple one up there. Or is that a Mercer sphere? If it's purple, it's very worth it. I think it's purple. Front seat, get good so you win your fight. There's a bug with summer sloops. The first time a building crafts it, it doesn't double. So the first time you put a summer sloop on something, it does not double? We found some food. The tiniest amount... Oh, fuck. We also found an enemy. Found the tiniest amount of pale berries. I think we should probably hook up all of our main... I mean, it's going to fuck with our power. But I think we should probably hook up all of our main portals, and then we could always just teleport back home by just establishing a new thing. To get the most out of slugs, craft some other recipe first to get past that problem. Oh, it would affect... You're right. It would affect your slug production. Your slug doubling. Interesting. Okay. It's a great idea. Hard drive this way. Go towards it. I always burn the first slug. Yeah, that's a great way to think of it, is you're just burning the slug. Okay, this is this. Repairs needed. You need what? 10 computers? Oh my god, guess what? This is where this is hugely valuable. I own 10 computers. I have a dimensional depot on me. Yeah, that's big. Also, there were 9 computers sitting right here. Okay, we have the hard drives we need. Let's get to some power, and we can craft the... see how close we are on power shards? Because if not, we should get them right here. This is a great area for power shards. I need a constructor. We're going to make an iron rod first. We're going to make something else first that I have... We're going to make something that I have a recipe for. Oh, I don't have any summer sloops here. Shit. I don't have the summer sloops. All right, let's just do the math then. So I have 11. I have 1 purple, which is 10. I have 11 yellow, which is 22, aka 32. Plus another 10 is 42. That puts me at 90. I need 100 more. Holy fucking shit. I have no summer sloops on me. Unless they're in here, which I doubt it. I have summer sloops back home I can rip from something, but... Okay, we got a lot more power slugs to get. Turns out. Ah! That was bad. That was so bad. Get me out of here. Oh my god, he nearly got me. These things are fucking everywhere. So if I crouch here... Ah! We're gonna die, we're gonna die, we're gonna die, we're gonna die. Check the radar for summer sloops. There weren't any over there. I kind of want to check this like map tool online, but I don't know how easy that is to set up. Let's just go around and collect the shards we can see. We'll get food as we go. There's a purple one right there, and then we will Hopefully a summer sloop or two. Here's a question for you guys. What is the best fuel you can chuck in a jetpack? Oh, you're saying radars in the overworld. Okay. Oh boy. Chat, what do you guys got going on this weekend, by the way? I know we're talking a lot of Satisfactory shop, but what do you guys got going on this weekend? Anybody doing anything fun? 6 in that area. Like this one though. 6 in this area. 4 in that area. I'd say we head east from here then. Just chilling. Shamey, do I remember correctly that you were sick earlier in the week or something? Whole lot of nothing. God damn it. Oh no. Getting an old tattoo touched up. I'm gonna die. Geeks playing so much Tunic. Tactical Fluke has that first date. That's right. Had some flight school lessons this weekend. Gonna fly solo for the first time. Yo, my nephew is currently. I don't know if it's in. I don't know how flight school works. He's like pretty far into the process. Like he's flown a lot. I don't know if he's flown solo, but he's got like a lot of hours flying. But he's in the like training to be a commercial pilot stage. Ryan, I got a blueprint in the gaming channel for hyperdupe cannons. It's not crazy powerful, but it gets the job done. Oh my god, we're gonna die. We're gonna fucking die. We're gonna fucking die. Where the fuck is that? Right here. Here's the mushrooms. More pale berries. Started Babel by RF Kwong today, which Pisspot has been telling me to read for a while. Tony says, probably more Silksong. I'm being backseated by a 6-year-old. He gets upset when I lose boss fights. That's really funny. Honestly, like I feel like that is gonna happen to me too. Like I'm getting wrecked by. I get wrecked by games so often, you know. I feel like Elle would totally eventually just, you know. If only I had a bunch of inhalers in the thing. I know, right? More pale berries this way. We could probably restart and just like go home, get everything figured out, put ammo, put inhalers. Then come back here, but fuck it, let's try it. We're gonna go home. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna come back. You guys don't die in one burst. There we go. Hearing "get good" from your own kid has to be wild. We gotta get Elle saying Tama in real life. I think the first thing, like if I'm playing this game on my own time, I think probably the first thing I'm doing is going to get summer sloops from every single corner of the map. Holy shit. I spent ages the last 24 hours scrolling through spoiler chat to find a list of 17 things you'd done in Satisfactory. Uh-oh. Oh, nice. I don't have any filters in my inventory either, so this is really sketchy. I appreciate that so much. Thanks for doing that, Shaming. I just beat Bloodborne for the first time? Oh my god. Some say Cosm, by the way. Satisfactory speedruns have a part where they're running around the map, grabbing, these things give you no fucking health. Where they're grabbing summer sloops, so that makes sense, honestly. They see, I mean, they're so valuable. I love the sound the large lad made when you jumped on it. I like that we call them large lads. I don't know what they're actually called, but I like that we call them that. I feel like I should probably just blow up the tree. That actually worked perfectly. Actually worked perfectly. It really is. You can really just blow up so much in this game to make things easier for yourself. I think it's probably up here. There's another build in the text file Reddit thread that I'd like to see you react to. Okay. I identify as a large lad. This is a hard drive right here. We've already done it, apparently. If we've already done it, then we don't need to mark it on the map as complete. Oh, fuck. You're going to kill me. Nope, I got you. We just need to destroy it from the world. Usually called space giraffe tick penguin. Whale thing? Why tick penguin? Oh, no. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. No, we're not dead. We're fine. God, I wish I could destroy those things for fucking ever. I think it's interesting how some people find space games relaxing. For me, they are stressful. I'm always worried I'm not doing the right thing. I also do not find them relaxing exactly. Relaxing is not a word I often use to describe them, I would say. Okay. To me, the like automation part of it means that you just it comes with so much like there's just always a better way to be doing things. And so uh-oh, I think I closed the thing. That comes with a lot of pressure to find the better way to be doing things. Our power's so low because our factory is shut off. Jamie, that's so funny. Okay. 1 second. Let me go get the Discord information. Oh. Left 2 show maximum height from top to bottom. Far right, floor hole to floor hole. Mid right, start from bottom and connect to floor hole. I think you have them backwards, right? Like the rights and the lefts are backwards? If so, I think the way you would design... You're good for me. You're totally good. You're totally good. I think the way I would design a blueprint in the future is this. You would do... I guess I can just do it right here, right? You would have these on every floor. You could make them as high as you wanted in terms of the floors. You would do that. I don't like that that looks that way. Is that normal? You can put these directly on. Oh my god, shit. So you would just truly have these like this. There goes the material. You know? That looks off. Something's wrong because this looks weird, but that's a Mark 6 specific problem. So if you have it in Mark 5, that won't be a problem. Does it still connect? I don't know if it works or not. By the way, your bus height could have been so much less height if you'd used 1 meter foundations rather than chunky 4 meter foundations. That's true. How do floor holes look in these? Oh, shit. I mean, it looks pretty amazing. A reminder on the existence of 1 meter foundations. I do really want to redesign my blueprints. You would have so much more room for buildings if they had 1 meter foundations with floor holes. Like this whole part would be thinner and it would be less complex to bring anything off of the belt. Rather than doing this whole thing, you'd just have a vertical column. It'd be less costly and less mess. You just chuck this on, kick it out. Oh my god. The problem is, I don't know that my solution to factory building works now if I don't limit power for my playthrough. Like, all of a sudden, I think if power is not a limiter for my factory, I don't need 1 Mark II belt of coal. I need 7 or 8. It's really, really hard to know how many belts of coal I need. Which I think points to sub-factories as the way to do things. But I would want the ability to, if I were to build a vertical factory, it would be like a ton of belts. I don't know what you would do. You'd have to do a ton of math beforehand. I don't know. Did you try adding a splitter on the vertical columns? Yeah, they showed me that yesterday. They showed me the fact that you can just add a splitter directly on. That's amazing. Mega bases like yours are complicated logistics at the base. Doing modular makes logistics harder across the map. Yeah. You got to flip the thinking. Rather than belts as much as you need, you belt everything at the first stage and iterate and build as much as you need to use all the resources. Yeah. I mean, I think, honestly, the way I would solve it is I would say, if I were designing this again from the start, I would go, how much... I would pick an end number. I would say, if I wanted to produce... If I wanted to make a factory that produced 1,000 singularity cells per minute, what would I need? I would need, in the end, 100 manufacturers able to produce, able to be working nonstop, which would mean I would need 100 nuclear pasta per minute for this recipe alone. Would need this much for, like, you'd have to do all the math backwards, figure out what the raw resources are, chuck them into the fact, because it wouldn't be 1 belt of everything. It would be, and 1 belt of everything was perfect for our problem of trying to, just realized I'm on the wrong screen. it was perfect for our problem of trying to beat the game. I had everything I needed to build literally everything on the bus, to then put it in that space elevator and go from there. But for mega factories, that's not the concern. The huge advantage of your design is you didn't need to think of how many things you needed per minute. Exactly. You did have to do a lot of, you're running out of X, which needs more Y, which needs more Z. Definitely. It takes longer to set up the bus. Yeah, and the bus, it ended up taking a lot longer than I thought. So I think if I chuck down... Okay, so here's what we were going to do. I think if I chuck down a satellite portal... All right, let's just try it. Let's try it. First thing to test. If I chuck down a satellite portal right here... If it has power out in the world, and there is a main portal already hooked up that is getting both power and... Oh my god, this does become a little bit of a pain in the ass. I think it's probably that one. It will link, then I can go through it, then I can always get back home. It's also not the most resource efficient from a build perspective. Every floor you're moving dozens of good you're not using. Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. But also, when you have no idea what resource you will eventually need, throwing everything on a bus does mean you... It's kind of like going creative mode. On every new floor of the bus, I will have whatever resource I need to start working on it. I don't have to redesign, ever. I just need to build the next thing. I don't know that that's good, but that's something. That's something. Huge amount of time would have been saved if your input belts were filling storage so that when you came to... If your input belts were filling storage... Yeah, exactly. So that we had a ton of extra buffer on stuff. I think we did that once, right? The power pole thing? Like that, and then it moves. Yeah. If I delete it, does it go back? No. I think we did that once. Forever ago, and I have not in a playthrough this long. It's hilarious. I think I forgot I did that, and then I forgot that it worked, or like I never managed to like put it into my playstyle. But that's been ages ago. Okay, so real quick, here's what we should do. We should solve we want inhalers, probably. We want ammo in a dimensional depot. Oh no, I was going to Discord. That's what we were doing. I was going to Discord to look for the fucking thing that Hal was talking about. Sorry, my brain is broken. You asked about the best jetpack fuel. Jetpack fuel types have trade-offs between power and duration. Oh, really? Interesting. Games with 150 hours of watch time. Hey, Formy, where did you link that Google Drive? I don't even remember. Did you email it to me? Did you post it in Discord? Where did you post it? Oh, you already got it. Okay. Thank you. I put the link in question in gaming. I will not rest until I've covered every last grain of sand with metal and concrete. Oh my god. Tony with 2,500 hours of watch time. Look at the way the rail goes through the particle accelerator. Every last grain of sand. Oh my god. Goodbye, Perito. Thank you so much. This was my introduction to the channel, which I guess means this is close to my 1-year watching anniversary. Thanks for playing this great game. Thanks so much for the love. That's really sweet. I've had so much pleasure having you in class. Welcome to class. My name is Ryan, Mr. Ryan to you. I'll be the teacher for the year. It's really been a pleasure. I think you grew a lot during our 8th grade year together, Burrito Salad. I really feel like you've matured a lot over the last year. This is what it looks like not having kids. Call me Mr. Coach Ryan to you. That's nuts. My teacher is Dr. Mars. I must be in the wrong place. He must be. Okay, in the Dimensional Depot, I would like to make homing rifle ammo. To do that, I need to take copper sheet and smokeless powder. I don't remember where we have smokeless powder. Oh, a ways away. What if instead, as a very short-term problem, I just took all of this stuff? You can make them out of animal protein. I guess I should probably be collecting that stuff, huh? And then making animal protein from it. Try a nuclear Nobelisk to round off the stream. I probably do need to call it a stream here in just a second, unfortunately. Use summer sloops. God damn it. Do people just have constructors sitting here with summer sloops in their inventory at all times? Probably. God damn it. I don't have summer sloops. I gotta go get some. Yes. One big thing about power? No, not another thing. There can't be another thing. Right here, right? Right here that I'm using. There we go. There can't be another thing. I'm sure I'm doing everything perfectly. I have 2 slooped constructors at base, just ready to use. Hi, JL Wolfen. How's it going? God damn it, we're not going to get this stuff done because we're just not going to have the time today, but I never use slugs for anything other than miners and water. Shards, you mean? I never use shards for anything other than miners and water, i.e. things that make raw resources. I typically never overclock machines. I think that makes sense. It's not worth it, right? Unless you need space. Because didn't we decide that, like, oh, shit. I came over here and there's a machine. Never, even if it fits the design. Like this one, it fits the design better if you can put one constructor with one assembler, right? Yes, it uses 150% of... It uses 1 power shard to produce like 170% of power. But space is effectively infinite build up. Space is the only reason you might want to use them for machines. Yeah, see, look, this design is neat. It's nice. I use them to make my brain hurt less with the math. I totally understand, and I have understood. I think I've understood basically from day one the use of No, that's not true. Not since day one. I understand the use of underclocking. Why use? Although technically, shouldn't you be? Oh shit! This uses exactly 45. You can't. Shamey, I swear to God, that was almost exactly what I was thinking. I can't claim anything about power that I understood day one, considering I was using different power networks. But hear me out. So hear me out. Here's what I was thinking. You can't have it both ways. That power is basically infinite in this game, and also I never ever want to use a power shard, because you can make power shards and you can find them. Use the power. Power is infinite in this game, right? Isn't there a little bit of like headbutting of like ideology there, in terms of like power is basically infinite. However, I am going to use 2 machines with twice as much space rather than 1 machine with 1 power shard, because I need to save that 3 megawatts of power per machine. Your time is the most finite thing. Time, you only have so much. I'm not saying it doesn't make sense, but which thing are we optimizing for, right? Is it that our factories have theoretically infinite power because you can take however many... My heavy modular frame factory takes 35 gigawatts to run. If I overclocked, it would easily be double, but half the space. Hear me out then. Sounds like we don't have infinite power. Sounds like we don't have infinite power. What was I doing again? I got the summer sloops so that I could make more of these. I'm mostly just finding something to pull my hair out about, but no, I don't want to do more of this. I do want to do more of that. This time I would like to make inhalers. Can I make inhalers here? No, you can only make inhalers at the equipment workshop, probably. How do I make a nuclear novelist? Oh, I don't even think I have access to it yet. Fuck. Space is the least valuable resource? Probably for some factories, but it can't be for all factories, right? I don't think space could possibly be the least valuable resource for every factory. I would understand if it were for a lot of factories. The key is that placing more buildings can be very fast with the right blueprints. Sure. I mean, we're waging a war between what we must prioritize in terms of space, power, time. Of course, power is also time and also space, because you have to convert both of those things to be used into those, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You know, the bottom line, though, is that despite some big Ryanisms, aka thinking this is how something works and sticking with it regardless of the evidence, against it, you did an amazingly successful playthrough, had a very efficient design in the vertical bus. Thank you! Thanks so much. You guys don't need to compliment me so much. Listen, I am sure over the last many hours there have been at least a couple, annoyances. You guys have been very awesome about handling that stuff, though. I definitely just want to automate all of these things. Have them plugged directly into the into a dimensional depot. Man, I hate to end it with a whimper, but I think I'm going to end it with a whimper. I think we're just going to end right here. We're just going to end right here. Obviously, I'm not done playing. That'll happen off stream. But managing that trade-off is what's fun about a second playthrough. Absolutely. Compared to time, raw materials, power, you more often will run out of the others before you run out of space. That sounds right. On the other hand, for me, on the other hand, if, say, so here's the thing. You're always building a picture in your head. You're always building a picture in your head. Say I have infinite power. What could I possibly do with my factory? Say I have infinite time. What could I possibly do with my factory? You build that picture in your head, but that picture is a fiction. This is kind of the beauty of factory games, is that the real world solutions to your hypothetical, the real world catastrophes that don't end up looking like your imaginary beautiful solutions. Have you had another stream game go as long as Satisfactory? No, not in terms of hours. Yeah, nothing. Never. Never. Are we jumping straight into horror next time? I don't know. Honestly, we may have a couple days. We may have a couple days before that. Not entirely sure. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was an awesome game. And also, at the times that it wasn't, thanks for being patient. Because I know there were times when I showed up distracted, I had the wrong idea about something, or I had a bad idea that I held on to forever. But it's still a really beautiful game in the difficulty of the immensity of the task, the difficulty of the task at times. It's also kind of a difficult game to stream because we had to find 200 and some hours of stuff to chat about. If you play on your own, would you consider showing us occasional updates on how it's going? Yeah, I would probably not record them. Maybe. If I were to spend a ton of time in the game, I would probably just post screenshots in Discord, honestly. Would be my guess. Yeah, some legendary conversations for sure. All right. I think it's time to call it. I think we'll call it right here. That is the end of our Satisfactory playthrough. Thank you guys for everything. Thanks for the support. Thanks for everything. I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. I'm gonna save the game. I'm gonna quit, and I will be off of stream next week because we'll be gone. We'll be gone out of town for a wedding, but we'll be back after that. See ya.